Hello, hello. I hope all of you are having an amazing day. It's Friday today. We should be in a lighter mood. I just wanted to share some light language and guidance, and if we have time, I can answer questions that you guys have from your guides. There is a lot going on at different levels. Let me share. Give me a second. How are you all doing today? Please share with me. Give me a minute. How are you all doing? Happy Thanksgiving for the ones that I'm seeing new people today that have Thanksgiving. I'm doing great. I'm having lots of changes inside and outside at the same time. I'm working in a lot of things because I'm working in a big project. Actually, few, because I multitask for next year. But I think first of all, please share where you are from, or if you guys have any questions, I will try to answer the ones that I can. But I think first, hello beautiful, thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being a great support for me in all this year. Hope you are doing great. There is a lot of things happening in the world, but I think first of all, I would like to do some light language. I'm going to work with galactics next year. One of the things that I will be doing in my next life, I think I will be like a point of contact. That's why I do light language in this one, because light language is going to be the bridge from me connecting humans with galactics. So next year I already had the guidance that I should connect more with galactics. So let's bring galactics. What light language would you like me to just set the intention to see what comes through, and then we'll be with the flow. Hi Becky, Rita, Sylvia, thank you for being here. Thank you Stephanie. Aloha. Hope you're doing amazing. Sharon, I'm gonna wait to see what galactics. I had the Orion Council of Light before. I was recording some video for YouTube, and I released a few minute meditation. I love you too, mi amor. I released a meditation with angels today. That's lovely. Hi, any light language that you want me to come through? I think I already have them because I feel them in my body. Or do you want me to just go with the flow? Okay, hope the sound is okay. Okay, I move a little bit because my body adjusts into the frequencies. Keep feeling unicorn. Yes, I actually record a unicorn meditation. I'll go with the unicorns. And then I will go with the flow. So let's invoke our higher selves, our guides, to assist us with the breathing or position of our body to clear energy field and to find a cohesive balance and harmony between all of us, and setting the intention to bring waterfall of light from source, opening our crowns to receive blessings from heaven. Iar kiara tarako soro kore kinia te ki ishta. Mia ne kira kuturo se kiara kiti kiara sekune. Kina ki isha asakote. Nia kiate kiako mane. Greetings, beloveds. Please allow us to create a circle of light around all of you. We are Kira Tera Sedokoteraki Ishki Esakotiki Niha Pegasus from the constellation of Pegasus Kuru Turukure Kiara Tikia Seki. Now we look as white horses with beautiful wings, and if you could see us, we represent magic and at the same time celestial frequencies. We could describe as to fit more into the angelic frequencies. We bring healing into all of you on dream state, and at the same time we're working with crystal, indigo and rainbow children, and many more of those children will come. We would like also to remind all of you to look inside to your inner shell and wake up the magic inside of all of you through joy and fun and appreciation for the life. Let the transmission begin. Irakia tekia sako ko teki iki ishna ni eteki isako teki arako teki ishna. Now the light is going to shift into pink for all of you. We are working out your energy field through your guides and through your openness and collective willingness to receive us in your field. We signal and stream unconditional love through all of you. Now, iki ate I aseko teki ni ha te eshka aseko ti hiki ha. Allow your vibration to match ours through your sensory field, through your intention. You can imagine us, pretend that you connect, or you can really feel us inside of all of you. And if you take a second to go within, you'll notice that you are in a circle of light surrounded by divine light and healing. Ni a ara ateki ishka aseko teki ni anateki ishka. I am Queen Irina. I am a white Pegasus from the constellation, and today I have a gift for all of you. It's a rainbow light that is going to start streaming to your crown, gazing around, circulating to all your chakra system to be unified as a rainbow pillar of light. Let's begin for the ones that give consent to receive our transmission. My name is Irina, and I am a queen. Iki ana ate ezeko. Iti ishka aseko ni a ma. Keshkana kerako sokotokoma. Iki ini itiki ashna. Osokute iki na ma ekiate ki ishka asekote ki. Niara kotoroko sokoche ki araki anaki itiki. Ma keneki isakoti ishna. Energy is going to shift into rainbow. Ikiate kiarako ma aki na. You may feel as if the softest and gentle cloud of light surround all of you with softness and gentleness. The soft and the lighter as a feather. Ikiara ateki ishka te iakoso komaneki itiki. Glitter, flickering light sparkles all around each of you, inside and out. You can breathe the light, be the light, and signal the light. Iki ate ishka aseko ni na te. Rejoice with joy and love and peace and gentleness. Life can be simple and fun if you choose to do so. Iki na ateki ishka ni ana ateki ira ako utu ma ni I. the ones that need extra healing to relieve the grief, the sadness, the pain, the darkness that many of you carry, can call upon us on Dream State, and we will send one Pegasus to carry on to fly up to the heavens. Thank you for your will on us, and this transmission, it is done. And we would like to say, if you guys have questions, I am Irina and I will speak to Gretel. I think I can share wisdom with all of you. If you would like to picture me, I look so white, feathery horse, kind of blended into bird and humanoid and horse. But you guys can picture me in the best image that is coming into your mind now. Thank you. Oh, I think she's gonna stay with me. I shift sometimes a little bit because of the energy, but because I have no one with me, I need to open my eyes. So do you guys have any questions? I think I'm going to be in between, trying to... I connect with her because I was requested healing for a child, and this child is very angelical. She channels, she's surrounded by angels all the time. So I did a meditation, but I sent it to be edited so I could put it on YouTube to share. What they share with me, what I was seeing, it is that they're working with kids. I think they mentioned Rainbow and Crystal and I don't remember the other. They said they're having dreams and being kind of like a bridge to bring healing and solve many of those journeys, because some kids get conflicted because of the density of the world, and some of them develop certain disorders. So I think they are bringing healing and they are harmonizing the toxicity that is around, so those kids can have a balanced integration of the light that they already hold, and they can be normalized, if that word is corrected. If you have any message, Julie, let me ask. What your guides is saying, and the unicorns, I have it right here, is that you are supported and that you have been supported, and 24/7 that is support around you. Don't hesitate to ask that support to be known to you, but at the same time, your team is saying that don't forget that you are always supported and that support is going to be available for you all the time. I hope that works. Let me see if I have any other question. How can I connect with joy? Okay, Lori, I know we're going to have a session later. Perhaps we can do a transmission of joy, but joy, it's something that it is inside of us. It's not separate from us, like peace and wisdom and love and pleasure and excitement and many things. So one thing that I'm learning in the course of Twin Flames that I'm working, it is joy is associated with your inner child, but at the same time it's associated with manifestation and creation. So it's something inside of you that you tune in. Like, for example, in the clock, you can say it is 1, is 2, is 3, is 4. I am in East time. I have 2 p.m. I am in Pacific time. It's 4 p.m. So whatever you decide time is going to be for you because of the collective agreement is what your clock is going to show up for you, right? Like, for example, when time changed from winter, that I think is an hour, after or before, depends, because when I leave, time does not change. So that is the same with any frequency you would like to tune in. If you would like to tune into joy, you just have to set your intention. And then when you set your intention, I was seeing this from the material that I'm going to download for the Way Short program course for next year. Let's say that I am you, and I want to tune into joy. So I will say, I am joy. I could say an affirmation, I could say a mantra, I could just set my intention. In that moment, let's say that I am this entity, Gretel, and this is going to be joy, the frequency. So I am A, and joy is going to be B, like when you did algebra on school. So I will put A plus B, but then I will become C, because I will become Gretel, that is having joy. I hope that makes sense. Perhaps my English is not that skilled. I don't know. So every time you do codes or meditation or breathing exercises or yoga or whatever tool you use to integrate that frequency that is so desired, you no longer vibrate and whatever you were before. You forever change. Me and you are totally different from before Thanksgiving and then before 2020, of course, because we integrate many frequencies, so we forever change. So use tools, things, choice that put you closer to whatever you would like to be. Like, for example, perhaps if I want to be in joy, I will see comedians online, or I will put music, or I will put jokes, or I will put memes, or whatever thing that anchor me into the joy frequency. I hope that makes sense. And then I have time for few more. Okay. Do they see me working with kids more than my current job? I think it's something that you are doing at the soul level, Lori. Not in physical yet, but I think it's an assignment that you do. Many of us have light workers assignment things that we do at the soul level, and sometimes it's not noticeable for us. Like, for example, for me, I am like a psychology at the soul level. I dream with my friends, with my brothers, with the people I know. Sometimes I'm giving counseling and sometimes I'm receiving counseling. It's kind of my own thing, but we all do different things. What we can do is set the intention so we can remember. Let me see if I have any other question. I have a few moments for questions. What is happening with my eyelids? Okay, this is what happens, Maggie. Is it tingling if you're still here? Does it tingle sometimes? I'm gonna see if you reply. Because if it does tingling, what I'm seeing is it a download or something, whatever is happening to your eyes? Is it a download that the physical manifestation want you to take a look? So perhaps you need to go within or pay attention to whatever it's going on. Let me see if I have other question. Thank you. Thank you, amor. Aww, thank you. That's amazing. Let me see if I have more questions. I work with the unicorns. I would love to get a message. Give me a few minutes. Jean, let me see if the unicorns have a message. Sometimes it took me a few seconds. Okay, this is what I'm seeing, and I hope this works out for you, Jean. Things are changing rapidly. It's like it's an accelerated path. Not because things outside of us are changing, but things inside of us are changing. So we're being more awake and more noticeable about the things that always had been happening out there. So I think what your team is saying is pay attention to human emotion and how that human emotion is showing up for you, so you are able to keep your centeredness and your balance all the time, and whatever emotion you have as a reaction for whatever is happening outside of you does not unstable you or bring. Yes, how many spirit guides? That's an excellent question. One person usually have. Actually, I was channeling about that, Gary. I was recording a video about that. It depends. It was shown to me that we have like a council of guides from the spiritual realm, and that council of guides, my guide said it is called 12 council of light. So that 12 council of light, it may be formed by ascended masters, angels, your higher self, soulmates, twin flame, galactics, elementals, whatever. It's going to depend on the soul journey of us. So they said in those guides from the spiritual realm, they are always with us in all lives, because all lives happening in 1 second. So they never change, but they evolve when we evolve. So they said in one life, I may choose to have 2 guides or 3 guides or 4 guides or 8 from that council. So perhaps in Gretel, because Gretel does a lot of stuff, perhaps she has 8 guides. But in another aspect of me, when I live in Cambodia, perhaps I have 2 guides. Perhaps in another life that I have in France, I only have 3 guides. So those guides are going to change. And sometimes I have heard or read people on Facebook that says, my guides change. Yes, you change guides. Not because your guides quit or resigned for you. No, they evolve with you. And your soul evolve too. Some soul people look like alien, angel, elemental, a lot of things. And sometimes this is the things that I draw, because I see that, I said, oh my God, that is so alien, right? Even though they look human, their soul is completely alien sometimes, in the majority of us. But you will change. My soul changed. My soul is not the same, because it will vibrate according to what is happening to me, because what is happening to me is what I'm sourcing from my oversoul. So guides, I hope this is clear. Guides, I think you have 4, Gary, if it's showing correctly. And you guys may change the way they look, but they are going to be the same with you all the time in our lives. But the number is going to change, and perhaps the names change, because you grow more and ascend more, and then you access a bigger light, your consciousness expanded. My higher self has changed, and when my higher self changed, I know that I changed. My higher self now looks like a lion and smoking, like very elegant lion with hat, and I'm like, oh dude, you changed. Because last year when I was doing the higher self course, it looks like a Hebrew, yes, like an ancient Hebrew. And then before that, it looked, let me see if I have more. Before that, my higher self looked like a shamanic wizard, purple light. And now my higher self looks like gold. So it means that I'm changed too. Tell me about my guide's name and origin. I don't know if I can tell you all that right here, Stephanie, but what I can tell you is that you look very angelic, but you're also connected with a violet flame, and I'm seeing 3 main guides with you. Yes. Let me see. I have time for one more question, and then I think I will close with, someone has questions from the unicorns. I think they are already here. so good. Water is so good. Thank you for the stars, for the comments. Thank you for the shares. I so appreciate all the journey with me. The ones that are having with me since I opened the page, and then we grow so big, and then I have been doing a lot of stuff, and I always see you guys here now. So thank you so much. Loved ones who cross over. This is an excellent question because a lot of people is transitioning right now. This is what I think, as I'm still learning, and sometimes I don't understand stuff. I think our soul is not one but many. So it's fragmented in aspects. So every time we would like to take a different road, we split. Like, let's say that a group want to eat Chinese, and then you said, no, I don't want to eat Chinese because I'm vegan. So I'm not going there. I'm going to go and eat into a vegan restaurant. So you guys go ahead. So every time a part of you take a path that one aspect of you disagree with, it's split. Like, for example, when you have hate, pain, wound, is because an aspect of you refused to forgive, refused to surrender, and said, you know what, no, it hurts so much, I'm gonna cry forever for all my life because it hurts, right? So we kind of stubbornly disagree with the universe. So I'm gonna try to simply explain it. I have been told by my guides and my guidance that whenever someone transitions, it's not a choice from the self. Even though that person may suicide or not even born, it is a choice from the collective. So the collective says, I'm gonna try to say it in a word that I won't offend anyone, but it's like if that person is no longer needed because it was decided to take a different road. So perhaps that people transition because that person would like to experience something else. Like, I don't want to eat Chinese, I want to go vegan. A lot of people, I think, is transitioning right now because they would like to go and born a new earth. But at the same time, the collective must approve and must said, yes, it's okay, you can go. So it's an agreement that it's not in charge of one entity, it's charged on all of us as one, especially here on earth. I think when someone transitions, because I have seen my dad many times, you go instantly to source. Many people will see different stuff. Some people will see aliens, ancestors, angels, a tunnel of light, etc., etc. I think when we go to source, aspects of us remain on earth. The ones connected to the person who is sad because you died and then keep remembering you. So those fragments of the soul may be ghosts or they remain like in a limbo thing, like in the spiritual realm, so they can come and go and give us guidance and assistance. I have heard that whenever you dream with your grandmother or your uncle or your brother or your mom that give you a message, they require permission to be appeared to you in a dream and give you a sign for something. So we're all different and we all have different things that maybe happen for all of us. Sometimes we will perceive things as it is, but it's not really that thing. And then when someone died, like for example, my grandma died 14 years ago, but now an aspect of her, it's my guide. So my grandmother looked to me like a Lemurian shaman. Totally different from when she was on earth, because I'm connected with her from the spiritual realm. But when she needs to give me messages, she will appear as my grandmother, but my grandmother ascended. Not the version from Earth, because the version of Earth had wounds and traumas and stuff like that. I hope that makes sense. Why do I identify myself so much as a rainbow energy? If you identify Lydia, it's because definitely I need to see like a picture of you to confirm from your codex. But everything you feel drawn to is because you are connected with. I hope that makes sense. What do I have spiritual animal? Okay, do I have spiritual animal? If so, what animal? I'm seeing like a leopard, Gary. I hope that makes sense. It was the first image that it was shown to me. We all have a spiritual animal, but connecting with your spiritual animal and totem animal, it was more used in the old energy. In the new energy, you tend to connect with different aspects. That's more like from Earth realm and Earth consciousness. But now you can connect more directly from Christ consciousness or the human collective or the golden human collective. More like with higher aspects and then bring new knowledge. Guides will have different segments, and if you ask a question from, how do I explain this? From an elemental is going to be a total different than from a Pleiadian or from an angel. So connect with your source of wisdom and then see what works out for you. Regarding twin flames, me and my physical 10 minutes. Okay, let me see. Okay, Jenna, can you synthesize a little bit the question? Look, an animal spirit, okay, a spiritual animal can be ideal when you would like to ground, when you are struggling with the collective frequencies. Sometimes you cannot even ground. Your energy is so high that you cannot even ground, and then is the ideal to connect with Earth, because Earth consciousness is in harmony all the time. And then you connect with the sentient Gaia. That would be the ideal. If you would like to know, for example, about astral traveling and then timeline bifurcation or things like that, perhaps you should connect with Pleiadians. If you would like to do some shadow work, perhaps you can connect with dragons. Or so each being of light. I think that is something that I need to clear. I think I'm going to do a light language. Does my spiritual animals visit me? Depending on when you are vibrating, Mara. If you set your intention, yes. Sometimes our spiritual animal will come through our own pets as a guardians. I have seen this in my dreams from people that have very strong connection with dogs and cats. They function as guides, at least at the soul level. But yes, be cohesive, set intention if this is something that you feel drawn to. So you constantly set the intention before sleep that you would like to connect with your spiritual animal, and then you could do. That is something that I need to clear. So I'm going to clear this, and then I think I'm going to cut at the end, because I cannot speak anymore. I feel like something in my throat. So let me do a little bit of light language. Always, always follow, trust your intuition. Always, always, from whatever you heard from someone. Twin flame journey, it's a beautiful journey. Sometimes twins will come in stages. We'll have twin-alike relationships, and then it will come the one. And I feel like this may be for you, Yana. I'm not sure exactly because I will need to connect with you directly. And I don't have access to your energy. It's not being revealed to me. But Twin Flame Journey, it's not about the destination. It's not about the Cinderella story and the Prince Charming. It's more about soul friends that love each other, that collaborate together to grow the most. Some people have the agreement that they will be together, and this is the couples that work together. They look alike. Talking with one is like talking with the other, and they also do multi-dimensional connection. But twin flame, it's a contract. It's not a definition. That twin flame of me does not complement me. I'm a whole being and he's a whole being. We just have the agreement to support each other in whatever way, support our collective. Hope this makes sense. The twin flame does not come to make me happy. I make happy myself. I don't come to make him happy, to fix him. It's his own damn business. And healing myself, fixing is my own damn business too. We just enjoy the journey together. It's like traveling to the Grand Canyon alone or traveling to the Grand Canyon with someone else. It's a whole different story. So I think what twin flames are being reactivated, people that did not have a twin flame agreement, it's reactivating that agreement because love is so needed right now. And a lot of special kids, crystal kids, rainbow kids, future kids wanna born in couples that are in consciousness and at the same time that have this living prayer together, taking care for each other. And next year is going to be the ideal because Venus is going to be, I don't know a lot about astrology, so correct me if I'm wrong, but Venus is going to be playing a role to be Cupido for many couples. So what I think is happening is some people is being divorced, broken because they are rearranging their relationship. Others are going to connect with their twin flames. Sometimes in the astral, sometimes in the spiritual realm, and sometimes in the physical, depending on the agreement that all of you have. I have 2 old bears. Who do spirits, animals? Okay, these are loved ones, Mara. Loved ones connecting with you. Past family members, I think, that they want to catch your attention. It's like saying, hi, hey, we are here with you. Hope this makes sense. Twin Flame Journey, it's based on surrender, zero expectations, and open and willing to be okay with whatever it is for you to be with. It can be the sweetest, loving, passionate, gentle connection to another soul, just to share sacredness and a space together. But it may not if both are not in equilibrium. In order for that equilibrium to be, each of us need to go within, and that is like a deep, intense journey because sometimes that twin flame alike or twin flame journey or soulmate or whoever mirrors stuff to us. So basically the role of the twin flame, I think it is to be the perfect match for you, so you see each other but through different eyes, and then you will see things that you like and that you don't like, but at the same time being open to cooperate and open yourself to someone else, being so naked, and then allowing others to see your flaws, your strengths, but at the same time to be okay. So I think it's a practice for us that I think we will expand it into groups later on to practice telepathy, to practice transparency, honestly, because the twin flame connection is going to vibrate in a deeper level than a normal connection, not because it's better or worse, just because it's different. You will feel each other, your thoughts are one, your telepathy can channel each other, you have dreams together, you are remembering lives together. But at the same time, I think the preciousness is because you become so ingrained into each other that you become conscious that you cannot hurt the other because it's hurting you. And that perception is the perception that I think we should have into every other human. But I don't think we're ready yet. Actuarians, they have constant connection with me. Often know how to interpret the best way. Okay, Actuarians are all about the heart. It's like trying to read math through letters. You just have to tune into their frequency and practice. Like every practice, not because you don't have it, just because sometimes we need to trust a little bit more and just be comfortable. So I think I'm going to close with that. I'm going to invite the Actuarians to close with us. I'm going to do next year. I have the Twin Flame course. I'm almost done with it. It's going to be basically channeling. So it's just for you guys to put the recording, close your eyes. It has a lot of energy work on it. Clearing karma, clearing connections. Guys explaining about what a twin flame connection is according to my guide's perception. And then next year, I have like a whole year program about how to way share your light. How to refresh on concepts, techniques, healing techniques, like language channeling, things that we already know, but just to put it all together in a cohesive way for you guys to worship your light and then to work with others the way that I do and many others do. This is something that I will do next year. I will share a little bit more the next few days. I will be connecting more with guys, with galactics. I'm so excited. So I have like a new session where I connect you with your star council, your guides from the stars. And every Friday I will upload in a meditation so you guys get familiar with the light language from Actuarians, from Pleiadians, from Lyrans. This Friday was angels, but then I have galactics, like 10 meditations for galactics. So there is a lot of things coming that I'm going to be sharing for free. Thank you all for your donations. I receive donations occasionally. I so appreciate, like for example, that meditation for unicorns. It was a donation that someone said, hey, I'm going to donate something, but I would like you to do this and that, just for all of us together. So thank for all of you earth angels that support me. Thank you the ones that every day comment and share all the things that I do. Thank you so much. I so appreciate. I would not be doing this job and having the page for all of you. My idea is to do more free content and having more options as a donation, and at the same time the program is going to have the way the course is going to be, I think, 37 monthly. So you guys have the ability to have like a big course with a lot of meditations and explanations about all the things that I'm learning and at the same time be able to pay for it, to afford it. So, because I know many people are struggling with the economy, blah, 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 blah. So this is what's coming for me. Thank you all for the support. I will be doing more stuff on YouTube next year. I have 2 events on the page, the 12-12 and the 21, that we're going to change timeline. Guys, hold on your light, please. Don't stay in the dark when no one can pull us there. Collective is very dense right now, but whatever it takes for each of you should treasure peace and light, enjoy whatever that serves you the most. Be there. Don't pay attention to news, all that stuff. Let it go, because if you do, we are gonna end it. No one knows exactly what's gonna happen. We're still making choices. We're still deciding, and then the timeline's bifurcation is going to be many choices for all of us to choose. So basically what I think is going to happen, because all the planets are like in revolution, it's an intensification of the light. So if we're not grounded, perhaps it's going to be the ideal to connect with our spiritual animals, our elementals, or earth collective, so we can ground and then be okay with all the shaking energies on Gaia. Don't allow yourself to get pulled into the chaotic intensity of the collective, because then you're going to struggle. Let me drink some water, and then I think I will invite the Arcturians. Arcturians are the best doctors I know. They are the best doctors from, I think, the whole galaxy, at least in this area of the universe. They work with the emotional body. They don't look beautiful, but the energy, it is beautiful. So don't feel scared sometimes to connect with the unknown, and then be surprised, because beautiful things happen when you explore your soul, your connections. So let's take a deep breath and invite our guides, our higher selves, to be in charge, and all the light that we gave away to come back to us into a solid and a strong pillar of light. And through our pillar of light, your guides are assisting you to open your crown widely and softly, and a beautiful, soft, purple ray comes from the center of the universe, all the way down, full of psychogeometry, tools of light, sounds of light, bathing, entering your crown, through your pillar, through your core. Arcturians are specialists in the emotional body. They stream unconditional love. They use colors. They repair and restore a magnetic field. And for the ones that give consent and are here, they are going to put a grid of healing down. I'm going to allow them to speak through me, my guide. My Arcturian guide is called Misha. And he's like 4 feet, purple, almond eyes, Arcturian priestess. Draco surkin rikiti ishka arake waya kia na ate ki ishta akura ate. Iki itikia sako ikia na keramate kia rako sharoku droge kia rake na kitere sukuti biya shigena me kia sate fratara kutana biya saki I. Ti iki itiki aroku iki itiki amau iti ishni iti ishaku iti I a. Dirama seko shikiara kutruku suruku tirikia shakiara kia teki akia tekoroma akia neki ishki iseko ti. Opening the heart, beloved ones. Open the heart widely. Let your heart be refilled with this violet fire energy from your galaxy. Kitiasa kidakosha gorotorokosha kiarakora komane ki itiki ishka. We are honored and happy to be with all of you today, and we will start streaming energy from our heart to yours. Let the energy stream now. Iki ate ishki ate ia sako tekiana. Miara kadaro soroko torokia tekia shikia tekia nakia kia tekia sako teki ishka. Ikia tekia koma ki nikia sako iki iti ishki. Ikiana aseko cheki ira ke cheki ara kutoromane ki asheki anako oko iki. Ikiana ke teki ashaka seko neki iki cheki ishka aneki acha. Opening the crown, bathing yourselves with the purple energy. Kira tarasera kora ki asheki ateki ara kone ki arakan. Amaneki iteki ishkaneki iku teki arako trukuma. Lights is spinning around you. We are with you now. Rakodrosoro come up in the heart, beloveds. Open it widely. Iki ashke is ki ichiki arasarakote ki anakua. Ia deki adesakua dia. Smile, smile. Allow the joy to come to all of you. Now, here and now. Connect with Earth. Feel the sacredness beneath your feet, the holiness from the earth. Allow your roots of light to go and commingle with the center of Gaia, connecting with the collective consciousness, the crystal consciousness as one. Allowing your field to be one, to find harmony with the magnetic field of Gaia. The sentient Gaia, connecting with the chakras of Earth, with your ancient civilizations, Egyptians, Mayans, Atlanteans, Inner Earth, Lemurians, the Niho are here, kingdoms from Earth, the North, the South, the East, the West, the Mineral Kingdom, the Water, Crystal Realm, Animal, Plant Kingdom. Allow the tone of your soul to match the tone of Gaia. All of you are Gaia. Finding peace, balance, complete integration instantly with ease and grace, and any side effect is going to be skipped. Allowing all of you to restore your healing capacity to be activated in your physical body, connecting with Gaia, anchoring the higher frequency, and so it is done. Many blessings. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. I will allow all of you to integrate. We're all different. I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you once again for being here with me. Many blessings.